changing width and height. By default, Calc's Spreadsheets column has a standard width of about 9/10 of an inch on our monitor anyway. But needless to say, our data does not always conform to those dimensions. Some columns may contain lots of text. Other columns may only have a single digit in them. You may notice that the cell content has been replaced by pound signs. This is because the cell isn't wide enough to display all of the characters of the value that is currently there. It's time to change the width of the columns. Calc provides several methods to change the widths of the columns and even change the heights of the rows. Method number 1, place the cursor in any one of the cells in the column to change the width. Go to the Format menu and choose the Column option, and then select the Width command from the submenu that appears. The Column Width dialog box opens up. Type or use the scroll buttons to decrease or increase the column width. After specifying the width, click the OK button. Note, the selected column is adjusted to the given width. But in this method, you should know the exact width required for the column. If you need the width to fit your content, then go to the next method. It is very easy to change the column width. Method 2. Point to the line separating the column from the next column. The mouse pointer becomes a double-headed arrow. Double-click with the double-headed arrow, and now watch the column automatically widen to match the longest entry in that column. If the cell contents have 1 or 2 characters, then the column widths are narrowed. Method 3. To change the column width, place the mouse pointer on the line between 2 columns. The pointer is changed to a double-headed arrow. Click on the left mouse button and drag the double-headed arrow to the right to widen the column, or to the left to make it narrower. Follow these same steps to change the width of other columns. Method 4. In this method, you are going to use shortcut keys such as Alt and arrow keys. Place the cursor position in a cell. To widen the column, use Alt and right arrow on your keyboard, and to narrow the column, use Alt and left arrow key. Similarly, you can change the row's height by using these 4 methods, so let's talk about them. Method 1. To change the row height, select the row. Right-click on the selected row, and a pop-up menu opens up. Now choose the Row Height option. Now the Row Height dialog box appears. Type or use the scroll bars to decrease or increase the height, and click OK. Method 2. Point the cursor in between the 2 row headers. The pointer is changed to a double-headed arrow. Now you can drag the mouse down to increase the height of your row, or up to decrease the height of your row. As you drag the bottom of the row, the new height and number of pixels is displayed in a screen tip. Now release the mouse, and the change has been made. Method 3. Place the cursor position in a cell. To increase the height of the row, use Alt and down arrow, or to decrease the height of the row, use Alt and the up arrow key. And Method 4. To change the height of a row, depending on the content size, then point the cursor in between the 2 row header. The pointer is changed to a double-headed arrow. Double-click on that, and now the row height is fixed with the content size. I think these details are more than enough to enable you to change the row height and column width. Do you want to reset the column's width or row's height in the older positions? If so, then open the Column Width dialog box and Row Height dialog box and choose the default value option and click OK. Now note your column is reset with the default width size.